Hi everybody, bonjour tout le monde. Happy Wednesday, happy hump day, happy everything day. Happy hot day. Welcome to summer. It could potentially end tomorrow, but at least we have summer today. Bon été. Bonjour Colette. So, on a les températures de été aujourd'hui. On va baigner en ça, prendre le soleil, puis tout ça. Et on laisse demain ou le fin de semaine à un autre jour. Hi, Ariel. I just saw I have a lot of ATCs here for you, Ariel. Just thought I'd let you know. Allô, Nathalie. Bonjour, bonjour tout le monde. OK, donc, j'ai plein de nouveautés, des favoris de Erin aussi. Hi, Suzanne. Bonjour, Brigitte. So, I have a restock of Penny Black, restock of Spellbinders with some beautiful card samples from this weekend's Weekender. And we've got some new stuff as well. So I'm going to turn the camera very soon. Watch it or I'll turn the camera on you. I'm going to turn the camera very, very soon. But, Maurice is joining the table. He feels left out. He hasn't been. Allô, Nicole. Allô, Odette. Bonjour, bonjour à tout le monde. Hey, Antonia. Long time no speak. So welcome, everybody. I'm going to flip the camera now. I'm going to go through a few refills. So, Tim's Texture Fades, the big ones, are back in stock. OK? Donc, sont de retour en stock. Ça, c'est les gros. OK? So, we've got the Entangled Large. Donc, cet format est plus gros. Allô, Marie-Hélène. So, la format est plus grande que l'original. Allô, France. Hi, Helen. Sur là, allô, Carmen. Et 6 par 8 environ. Yeah, I want to say it's about 6 by 8. So that is the, what did I say it was? Entangled? Yeah, Entangled Large. Then we have Foundry Large. This has always been one of my favorite. This one has always been, donc à bientôt, Nicole. One of my favorite for Tim's, I guess, embossing folders, even in the small one. And I always felt it was just a little too small. I don't know why. Not all of them, but this was one that I just felt it has such a great masculine feel and such a versatility that I really, really always loved it. So Foundry is one that I don't even have to check out the code. I know it's there. I know the name. Then this is the Wood Grain Large. Okay, now Tim's wood grain, very, very popular. There are a bunch of wood grains out there. Ceux-là a beaucoup de détails. Okay, this one has a lot of detail in it. Donc, tout ce que vous voyez sur le paquet, vous allez voir sur votre papier quand vous le passez dans votre machine. So this has a lot of fine detail. Typewriter we've been sold out of for a few days now. So this is the large typewriter. We had some great samples in the past of these. I believe it was Ariel who had one that I was like in love with. And it is just a beautiful background. This could be used for anything, masculine, feminine, any time of year. Oh, really, Helen? Have you looked online? Because there are some fabulous, fabulous ideas with the typewriter embossing folder. And I have loved it from the get-go.
I could pull up Judy made one.
Oh, yeah, Judy recently made one, so there's definitely one on our site. Erin said maybe she can pull that up for us. Oh, it's on Instagram. And yes, Ariel had made one. Maybe she can post that for us on Création Scrapbook Central. And then we've got Botanical. Yeah, Helen, it does do a magnificent background. So here's Botanical Large. Okay, so there's Botanical Large. So those 5 fades are back in stock. Erin, are you pulling that up? Okay, Erin's going to show us one quickly, and Ariel's going to post hers. I remember it because I was so in love with it. And here's one done completely different. Ariel's was done in like the browns and everything. This one Judy did recently. And look at that. Okay, so it really didn't have to have any kind of meaning to the rest of the card. It just is a background. And that's what you have to embrace, is it's a background. So really, really a lot of fun. You're very welcome, Helen. And when Ariel's going to post hers, so Erin will grab it as well. All right. Now, these are new stickers. They're called pop-up stickers. They are the dogs. I believe I ordered the cats as well. Hi, Karen. Hi, Linda. And these just came in stock. Okay. And we got some birthday stickers back in stock, and we got a ton of alphabet stickers. So for those of you who love alphabet stickers, if I remember to, I'm going to walk over to the alphabet wall and show them to you. If you use paintbrushes, this is a phenomenal brush cleaner. I swear by this. I clean my brushes with it, and at the same time, it conditions them. Donc, en même temps que vous les nettoyez, il fait conditionner vos pinceaux en même temps. OK? Donc, c'est un nettoyeur pour pinceau, mais ça laisse toutes les poils tellement doux à la fin. Donc, si vous avez jamais essayé ça, c'est une qui est très populaire ici. Moi, je laisse souvent quand on a nos artistes ici de médias mixtes, je laisse mon pot dans le lavabo et tout le monde l'essaye, puis il l'achète tout de suite. Donc, vraiment, vraiment une incroyable. All right. Now, Die 92. This has been out of stock for a little while. It is the horizontal photo frame from All in Create. And you've got all these great little dies with it. Okay. So really, really a lot of fun. Donc, c'est de retour en stock. Now, this somebody ordered, and I said, oh, you know, it's a great price. Hello, Sophie. $28.95 for a script alphabet. Script, uppercase, lowercase, and numbers. Donc, on a les majuscules, les minuscules. Allô, Marie-Josée. Et les chiffres. Donc, vraiment, vraiment utile. Puis le prix est à cause que on a une plaque qui coupe tout. So you have one die that's going to cut them all. So some people say, does that waste paper? It really doesn't. On ne perd pas le papier parce que vous pouvez isoler la portion que vous voulez découper ou vous coupez tout puis vous gardez séparé dans un petit contenant et comme ça, quand vous avez besoin, des lettres sont disponibles. Donc, très bon prix pour ça. Back in stock are the book cover guides, okay? Now, they are exactly the same, but they made them in their two signature colors, the pink and the teal. So they give you the opportunity to make your covers very properly separated, the spine as well. Donc, vous avez toutes les places ici, il vous donne toutes les instructions. Vous pouvez faire tout ça. Donc, il y en a placement parfait de la planche de livre, créer des écarts uniformes, couper les coins au bon angle, arrondir facilement les angles et marquer l'emplacement de la fermeture élastique. Donc, très utile puis tellement populaire pour nous. Donc, les deux sont exactement la même chose, sauf la couleur. So, both of these are exactly the same, except for the color difference. And like I said, it helps you with the angles. It helps you with your spacing for your spine. So your spine will always be properly, you'll have the consistent gaps in it. You can trim your corners. You can easily round your corners and properly mark the spot for your elastic closure. So very useful tool.
Gender reveal.
Haha. And Folio 11 has finally arrived. Nat, I don't know if you're watching, but c'est un folio où il vous donne tous les morceaux dedans, puis il vous montre comment assembler l'album. OK? C'est une de Photoplay, sont toujours populaires et oui, donc sont vraiment, vraiment du fun. Voilà. So that is the Photoplay Folio 11. The Little Celebrations die cut elements for Little Celebrations and Little Dreamers finally arrived. So we've got that. All right. So that has finally arrived. We were shorted them at the beginning, but they are here now, as is the Little Dreamers album. Okay, so this is the album, and ce que vous recevrez dans l'album is you get the cardstock inserts, you get 2 side flip pages, 2 single pocket pages, 8 single pages, 4 protectors, and 12 file tabs, 24 labels, and 88 reinforcers. OK? Donc, il y en a plein de choses. OK? So, there's that. All right. Next. Oh, Maurice is standing in front of Simon's new ink pads. All right. Let's talk about this for a second. Firstly, I thought the covers were going to be clear. They are not. I watched Simon's video. So, his inks are now done on a foam pad. OK? Avant, c'était sur un tampon en feutre. Maintenant, sont en foam. OK? En mousse. Et c'est ça qui est différent au moment. OK? C'est ça qui est différent au moment. Donc, il fait un couple de les couleurs. Les mêmes, et il en a quelques-unes qui sont nouveaux. Donc, voilà les encres. Ça, c'est toutes les couleurs qu'il a sorties au moment. Il y en a 12. So, there are 12 colors of Simon's ink. But here's the thing. 8 of the colors are colors he's had already, and 4 colors are new. And then if these go well, I'm sure he will bring out his other colors, okay? He also has a new tool, which is an ink blending brush with a bigger surface. So he often used, I believe, the Ultra one, and now he's got one for his own. It is got a long handle, and he designed it the way he likes to use a blending tool, okay? So that is what we've got here. So I will go through the colors. I will do my best to remember which ones are the new. So we've got Clear Skies, Prom Queen. OK, ceux-là sont des nouveaux, pas des nouveaux, sont des vieux. Shooting Star, that's new. Bee Sting, that's new. Midnight Snack, which was always one of my favorites, this rich blue. Later Gator, il l'utilise souvent, c'est son grass green. Guppy, c'est l'orange. Okay, I don't know why it's not called Odette, ça s'appelle Guppy, mais... Puis, je sais, ça c'est nouveau, ça c'est nouveau. Ça, c'est nouveau. Puis, je pense le Weeping Willow. Non, le Black Widow. Un de ces deux-là. OK? Je sais 100% que High Tide est nouveau. I have not used them yet. He did show how juicy they were. So because they are a foam pad, if you're familiar with Catherine Pooler inks, they are usually a lot juicier because of that. All right? So the ink will release a lot easier. So that's what makes it so juicy. Okay? So Weeping Willow, Black Widow is your typical black. Then we have 4 for golf. 4 is your green, another green, and 100% juice is your purple. Okay? So those are your 12 colors. Ça, c'est les 12 couleurs au moment. J'ai pas reçu beaucoup de chacune parce que quand je l'ai commandé, je savais que les couleurs, un batch était les mêmes couleurs et j'étais pas certaine si la monde va sauter dessus. Depuis ce temps-là, j'ai recommandé un autre batch. Donc, ils sont pas loin d'ici. Ils vont être ici dans environ maximum une semaine. So my next batch is coming within the week. Now, Simon's little tool here, I ordered a bunch, and now they are out of stock and will be out of stock, I've been told, maybe another month or so. But when they get back in, we're already in line for them. So, ceux-là, j'ai commandé plein. J'ai commandé un bon 18 ou 20. Mais après ça, il faut que nous attendions que sa prochaine batch s'en vient. All right? So ça c'est les poils. Okay? C'est pas foam, ça c'est pas mousse, c'est des poils. So this one is a brush. It is not a mousse sponge. It is definitely with bristles. Okay? So that is that. All right, so that is Simon's new. And they are beautiful colors. They're vibrant. And if you want to go back and see his video, I can ask Aaron to link it here. But they are beautiful colors, okay? And he did show that they work very easily. Now, visible image, okay, has been quite popular. That's the 2 taxes.
Oh, this is what's left.
Yeah, that's the whole thing. You just put it in like that. Okay, sorry guys. Round in circles. This one's been very popular. You know me with my circles. I love these circles. I think they are quite exquisite. J'adore cette bunch-là parce que il l'air pas comme juste des... Oh, Aaron's going to show you 2 samples here done with the Simon's new inks.
Are very nice colors.
Okay, so very bright colors. Now we're on to visible image.
Sorry, catching up.
Yeah, round in circles. Round in circles. So I am loving this one here on the top. I love, c'est pas juste des taches de café. C'est vraiment un mélange des cercles.
That one was called
Round in Circles. And you know me in circles, guys. So I do like visible image. Okay, I really do. And here's just a cute little sample.
Look at how they make a background like that.
So there they used it in the background because these are background stamps. And then there they used it with their hippie girl. So really, really a lot of fun. Great on mixed media. Hi, Isabella. Then we have no filter. Okay. Now this one here, the other thing I love, if it's not circles, then it's a face. Yeah. This one is got hashtag no filter, hashtag be real, hashtag art, hashtag brave, hashtag love. And just look how beautiful that comes out. Okay. Then we have Creative Chaos.
Creative
So go tell him
chaos.
no.
Okay.
Unless it's too late. Oh, I love that sample because we do have this stamp. Okay, Erin's gonna. I want to
This one?
show you this
Which one?
sample here. Okay, parce que nous autres, on a ceux-là et l'étampe qui va avec. If it's too late, Erin, it's fine. On a cette étampe ici aussi en magasin. And I love how that completed the face. I think they made this one intentionally to be that shape. So it was just quite an interesting project. I really like that one. So that's the no filter. So Creative Chaos, ceux-là, on a des fleurs, on a des cercles, un petit peu de tout. And out of chaos comes creativity. So beautiful stamp set, really, really nice. So voila. And then we have Bold Enough. So we've got beautiful, strong, brave, amazing, kind. I am or you are. So you are enough. You are strong. You are brave. I am brave. Donc c'est vraiment pour faire des souhaits qui dit que I am here. I want to be heard. Now, I'm just showing you this. Enough said. I mean, how does anybody get a stencil to look like that? Moi, je sais pas. Mais ça va, si ça a l'air exactement comme ça s'appelle hollow deck. Si ça a l'air comme ça ici, ça va faire la même chose sur votre carte. So if it looks like this on, if it looks like this on the stencil, you can only imagine what it's going to look like on your card. Hollow deck. It is just an exquisite kind of stencil, and I don't know what kind of.
Look, we
just
gotta see what they
look
did on
how
the next one.
incredible it is. Okay,
Check out this one.
so you can see.
They
they
made it into a soccer net.
That is really cool.
Yeah. And then there's this one
Donc,
here.
on voit la profondeur aussi, et ça, moi, je trouve incroyable. OK? C'est tellement, on voit la profondeur juste là. Next, we have Seeing Stars. Ça, j'aime les deux textures dessus. Une, c'est comme les petits cubes. One's got like the little cubes, and the other one is circles. So, of course, I love it. And stars. So again, another very popular stencil for for visible image, and it can be masculine, it can be festive, it can really be whatever you need it to be. Donc c'est ça. Après ça, nous avons Off the Grid. Moi, j'aime quand il fait une grid et il met des chiffres dessus parce que c'est vraiment différent. Donc, Off the Grid is definitely oh, look at that. Loving that. Donc,
This
ils ont
one too.
utilisé les trois textures. Sur le T-shirt, ils ont utilisé les chiffres. Sur le fond, ils ont utilisé le grid et les cercles. Là aussi. Donc, on le voit, il est tellement beau. Okay, so really, really nice. Then we have Meshing It Up. Ce que j'aime de Visible Image, il change le basic. Donc, souvent, quand on voit une étampe de mèche, c'est vraiment juste de mèche. Mais ceux-là, ils ont toutes comme fait déchirer la mèche. Et c'est pas comme, ça a l'air pas comme une mèche ordinaire ou un filet. Ça a l'air vraiment comme une mèche. Okay. So, really, really quite interesting. You can see it in the backgrounds. All right. And then last but not least, we have count me in, and numbers, alphabets, always popular. Always popular. All right. So Erin showed me where this one is, and there it is. So very, very pretty. Okay. So really, really nice. All right. So that is visible image. Now, we already showed you the spellbinders, a lot of the spellbinders, but I do have a couple of samples. So I wanted to run back over this because we've got Dexside Dreams, le bateau. OK? Puis, je sais pas de vous autres, mais moi-même, je l'ai regardé, puis j'ai dit, je sais pas. Je suis pas convaincue 100%. Mais tout de suite, après qu'on fait une carte avec, on le voit différent. So look how cute that card came out from the Weekender. So anybody who did the Weekender will recognize the card if you got through your Weekender. So there's that one, and there's this one. OK? Si vous n'avez pas fait le Weekender, ça c'est Allô Chantal, une très jolie carte faite de le Weekender par Francine. Après ça, nous avons le soleil. OK? Encore, under the sun, on dit un soleil avec des yeux. Est-ce qu'on va l'utiliser? Mais quand on le voit, allô Geneviève, quand on le voit sur une carte, et ça c'est une carte faite avec le professeur Jennifer Maguire, qui est fait ça en rotation. C'est un bateau pour Odette. So, tu vois, ceux-là, elle est faite que ça bouge. So that is typical Jennifer Maguire. So if you took the Weekender, you've learned this as well. Mais ça c'est fait avec le soleil. Donc ça c'est une carte faite avec le soleil. Ça c'est une deuxième carte faite avec le soleil. Okay, so two beautiful cards done with the under the sun. Then this one is really le citrus spritz, okay? Which again, all the detail, toute la détail est là pour vous. Il n'y a rien extra qu'il faut faire. Et vous pouvez faire avec le citron comme ça. Oh, les deux, ils ont les citrons. So you've got the lemon here, but look at that background, okay? I don't know if anybody truly appreciated the background to this. So voilà le lemon, the citrus spritz. Le Dolce Vita banners, which you see on all the cards. Hello Sunshine, La Dolce Vita, and you'd love this. But this background, le fond de carte ici, que j'ai dit qui est exquisite, ok? Il est vraiment, vraiment joli. Mais check ça. It is just so beautiful, okay? Look at that. So that's just with inking your plioir. And then you can see, look at all the detail on those flowers, on the lemon. Tout ça vient juste avec cette petite matrice-là, 17,50, et le détail est vraiment là. Juste une passe dans votre machine, puis il est là. So that detail is really there. You can see it on the florals, you can see it on the lemon, and the leaves. So beautiful, beautiful detail done here. There is something about lemons. Everybody loves lemons. So, ça c'est sûr là. Dernier, c'est le Beyond the Door. Okay? That folder is amazing. I agree, Suzanne. Then we've got the Beyond the Door. Now you have everything here. OK? Oui, c'est 58,95, mais il y en a en masse. Des fleurs, les portes, les petits roches. Tout est là. Okay? So, first of all, another Jennifer Maguire class or card. So, quand tu le mets, début, il ouvre. So you can see that.
Oh, lots of love on the cards.
These cards, absolutely.
Oh, we'll take a look. Thanks, Ariel.
So look at that. Is that Ariel put up her typewriter?
She thinks she gave you the card. She's going to keep looking for it if not, but we'll take a look in the back as well.
It is possible. So, voila. And then this one.
Stunning.
They are gorgeous. So and I forgot this one popped up. Hang on. Donc, envoie les petits roches là et les roches sont là. Donc, ceux-là, c'est le contour et ça, c'est les roches qui sont là. So you can see how beautiful that comes out. Really, really nice. Donc, il y en a ceux-là. Puis, celle-là ici, on a même les roches là. So you've got all of that. So it is such a beautiful, beautiful die set. Ceux-là, les nuages, toutes sont inclus. Okay? So you have that all. See? You've got this here to give you like the clouds in the background. So really, really a complete. Ça, c'est au complet. Il vous manquait rien. So beautiful. And thank you for sharing your cards with us, Francine, because these are hers. Great job. All right. Penny Black is refill. Okay. So we've got refill of Penny Black.
Okay.
So we've got that beautiful picture. Okay. Voila. So, ça c'est a refill. Then we've got this one here, which is the pod de deux. Pod Allo Brigitte. So, voila. This one as well. So remember, I suggested with these that you color them in with your watercolor markers like Tombows and stuff. And then you give them a little spray before you stamp. So you get some really, really beautiful, beautiful looks. Then we've got these beautiful les beaux dames, les belles dames. Ceux-là, ils s'appellent Ease. What's her name here?
Ease.
It is Ease, eh? Ease.
She's at ease.
She's at ease. She's very at ease. Et on a cette belle dame-là. Donc, ceux-là sont nouveaux. Je ne l'avais pas avant. I did not have these before. And she's called Enchanting. She does look like an enchantress herself. So, really, really beautiful. Love the flowers in the hair. Now these guys, these dies, if you don't have their dies, you're missing out. Because, where's the other one, Erin? The wonky one. Donc, I love their background
This is what
dies.
you got back in.
Okay.
Wait.
So I love all of their dies. Donc, ceux-là, il fait les petits hexagons, mais très minces comme les petits cadres. So it does all those thin little hexagons. Okay? And this is your wavy frame. Now, it gives you that beautiful frame. Look how it frames up the piece in your background. It really, really is quite attractive. Now, the other thing that proved to be very popular were these embossing folders, these beautiful embossing folders. Okay. Really, really beautiful embossing folder. This one was 3D Blossoms, qui va avec le pochoir. OK. Et il y avait une matrice. Do we no longer have the die? For Blossoms, 3D Blossoms? We might have it up front. No, it's not there. So maybe it's been purchased.
Oh, peut-être.
So, et aussi, on a le 3D Orchid, l'orchidée, qui est aussi tellement populaire. Donc, vous pouvez le faire en 3 dimensions. Vous pouvez le colorer avec ce paquet de pochoirs et faire exactement ça. Puis, à la fin, vous pouvez le découper. Et si ça devient plus plat quand tu le découpes, tu remets une deuxième fois dans le plioir pour faire la forme encore. So if you find it flattens out when you go to cut it, then you can put it right back in the embossing folder and just get it to shape it beautifully again. All right? So that is that. All right. Next, we've got Ardennes. Okay, now Ardennes is all designed by Katie Petit, who used to be with 49 and Market. So we have the thank you die, $9.95. Thank you. Okay. Dream big, $9.95. And let's party. And on a day that's beautiful and sunny, what is the difference between a 3D folder and a regular folder? There are more levels to a 3D folder. So when you have a regular folder, that's a good question, Geneviève, merci. When you have a regular embossing folder, you do have 2 levels, but that's about it. When you have a 3D folder, it is exactly that. You know, when you watch a show in 3 dimension, you get those glasses, 3D glasses. It has more levels to it. So it gives it an even better shaping than just a regular 2D embossing folder. So that's why some of Tim's folders you'll see are 3D, and some of them are called multi-level, because they aren't exactly 3D, but he does have multiple levels in them. So the 3D gives you that dimension, a more real feel to it. Donc, elle a demandé, c'est quoi la différence entre un plioir de gaufrage 3 dimensions et régulier? Le 3 dimensions, il va vous donner un look plus vrai, plus actuel. Donc, c'est comme on va au cinéma puis on regarde un film en 3 dimensions puis ça a l'air que tout est plus proche à nous puis tout ça. C'est la même chose avec les plioirs. Donc, il y en a les réguliers qui sont juste 2 dimensions. Il y en a ceux qui sont multiniveaux que Tim fait souvent. Et ceux-là, il y en a différents niveaux partout dans le plioir. Et les 3 dimensions, ça va sortir plus et nous donne la look plus vraie. So, that's the difference. Thank you for asking that. You just assume everybody knows things, and not everybody does. So it was a great question. Here is a clear stamp set. Now, what is great about these stamp sets are the collages that are already done for you. Je sais pas de vous autres, mais quand moi j'ai commencé, pour faire un collage si beau, je savais pas comment le faire. Et chaque fois j'ai essayé de faire un bel fond, j'ai mis mes étampes juste partout sur mon page, mes étampes de nuances. Et vraiment, quand vous voulez faire des nuances, même si il n'y a pas d'écriture, même s'il n'y a pas une fleur, vous voulez qu'ils sont toutes dans la même place environ. OK? Donc, si on fait 3 fois sur une page, faites les 3 fois toutes les mêmes étampes. So, this one, I love that they have done that for us, that they have started the collage for us, that when we go and stamp this, we don't have to pull out 3 or 4 stamps to get to this point. We do one stamp and we're already there. So this has 3 beautiful collaged stamps right in it, and they are very reasonably priced, $17.50. Ceux-là, c'est la même chose, sauf il n'y a pas des collages. Ça, c'est des fleurs. Et ils sont aussi fun pour un fond parce que sont comme des silhouettes. OK? Donc, les silhouettes, souvent, en fait, dans une couleur plus foncée que notre fond. So, with a silhouette kind of stamp, you usually will do that darker than your background. Whether you want it to be part of your focal point or not, you will stamp that darker than your background, but maybe in the same shade. So that's what is really, really, really beautiful about that. So, oh, that's nice. You'll be taking an online class with them. Oh, great. So hopefully you'll share what you make. So that's what I love about this stamp set. And ceux-là est $18.95. On a plein des étampes. You even have sentiments, hello, for you, you are, and again, you've got the best, you've got loved, you've got awesome. So great things to go with that. Then we all know that these kind of, again, collaged effects and then putting postage stamps over the top are all the rage right now. Donc, tout qui l'air comme la poste est très populaire au moment. Donc, ça vous donne. Et chaque étampe est séparée. Donc, vous pouvez les faire interchangeables. So, they are interchangeable. You really can do them all different ways. So you aren't limited to putting these lines with adventures. You can put it up there with the details. But again, easy way to do some fun collaging. Okay, so clear stamp set. Then we've got the ephemera pack, page starters. Okay, donc vous avez tout ça dans le paquet. Donc tous ces morceaux, ils vont être dans le paquet. Est-ce qu'il dit combien de morceaux? Oui, 117. Donc, il y en a 117 motifs pré-découpés en dedans. Okay? So you've got 117 die cuts in there. Then we've got the laser cuts. Now, like I try to explain to you guys always, ceux-là sont délicats, sont faits avec une machine à laser, puis sont vraiment, vraiment fantastiques. OK? Il y en a tous les 4 pages dedans. Ça dit 2 dessins, une feuille de chaque, 83 morceaux. OK? 83 motifs découpés au laser. So you'll have all of these pieces. All in this package. They are beautiful. They do a phenomenal job. 11,75, vous avez beaucoup. Then there's the rub-on set. So remember, Katie's been doing these kinds of rub-ons for years now, designing them for 49 and Market. So she definitely puts a lot of thought into all those petits éléments, into all those little elements that we use as nuance sur nos pages, that we use as little, little accents on our pages, on our backgrounds. And then, il y a toujours une avec des mots dessus, donc ceux-là, il y en a des souhaits. So this one has sentiments, and of course, then you have the beautiful floral and butterflies at the bottom. 12,95, il y en a 2 feuilles dans le paquet. Then you've got the Page Starters paper pad, okay? Interesting, because they made this literally to be a starting point for you. OK? Donc, c'est comme le fond est déjà préparé et prête pour commencer à faire des couches sur la page. Donc, mettre un élément là, puis cache des petits morceaux de les découpes ou de les découpes à laser en dessous pour donner les accents. Mais vraiment, les pages sont déjà prêtes à utiliser. And they are such beautiful, beautiful items. Look at these backgrounds, okay? So gorgeous. Yes, that was the card. I have to show it. Look at that card, guys. That was one of my favorites Ariel brought in. Just beautiful. I love how she used the typewriter, put on a typewriter, used a merci stamp, and yes, enough said. Love it.
Thanks, Ariel.
Thank you, Ariel. So beautiful the way these pages are made for you. And then you always have the backgrounds as well. So les deux côtés, très utilisables. So you can see they are starting points. They get you going. That's the whole point. Il fait la motivation. Okay, so you see all these gorgeous, gorgeous pads here, papers here. So those are all starters. Now, then you've got the solids. Ça, c'est les unis pour match, qui matchent ceux-là. Et ceux-là, vous avez deux couleurs. Donc, comme ceux-là, c'est un bleu denim et ceux-là, c'est bleu pâle. Okay? So, that's what makes these. So, they're solids, but they're not really solids. Sont pas complètement unis. So, I'm loving that they match so perfectly. Donc, vraiment, vraiment, ils matchent parfaitement avec les starters. Okay, so really, really, they are a beautiful look. All right, so loving. 690. All right, now, just because we've had this line in bits and pieces, we've got simple stories, simple vintage woodlands. We got the die cuts. So that's the bits and pieces. This one's called the floral bits, but I see a butterfly, a mushroom, and a fox. So I'm not sure. Je sais pas pourquoi ça s'appelle floral bits quand je vois un papillon, un champignon, puis un renard. Et puis un petit souris. So, I'm sure there's lots of flowers in there, mais pour moi, c'est aussi des die cuts. C'est pas vraiment les floral bits, parce que y en a plus que les fleurs dedans. So, there's very few florals, and there's lots of leaves and everything else. So, wonderful. Okay. Then we got the 12 by 12. This is the 12 by 12 collection pack. This is the sticker sheet that matches, that comes in the 12 by 12 collection pack. OK? Donc, ça vient dans le paquet. OK? So, ça, c'est les 12 papiers que vous allez avoir dans ce beau paquet-là. Et aussi ceux-là pour découper. I know usually I open it. I'm just trying not to keep you guys here till tomorrow. Okay? And then we've got the basics. Donc, ça, c'est les neutres qui matchent. Et un côté est plus uni. L'autre côté est une carte. So, the other side is a map. It's called a carte, isn't it? What's map in French? So that's what I thought. Hello, Lise. So beautiful, très joli. Et c'est toutes les couleurs de la collection. OK? Donc, vous ne manquez rien en utilisant ça. All right. Now, this is Erin's absolute favorite line.
From Paper Rose?
From Paper Rose, in the store right now. I don't know.
I love it.
She absolutely adores this. It is called Lakeside Memories. It just came in. And here's what the papers look like. Donc, il y en a 12 et 6 par 6. As usual, always use the cover. Okay?
Une nappe, somebody
Donc,
said. For
une
nappe.
Une nappe for a map? Huh.
N-A-P-E?
A nip. So,
Je pense carte aussi pourrait.
so this is their cut aparts, and then you have a chevron. Then you have les papillons et libellules. You've got the butterflies and dragonflies, and then you have this beautiful wood. Look at these pieces. Now these guys can be just a starter on a card even, okay? Chacune est séparée comme une image. Just beautiful, right? Donc vraiment, vraiment joli. Et en arrière, on a comme, c'est comme un livre. Then ceux-là, c'est aussi pour découper. So you have a border, you have a border. You've got different elements that can go on cards. Ce que j'aime, il n'y a pas trop qu'il y a des écritures dessus. So you don't have a lot with sentiments on them. So very usable. And look at these papers, guys. Then, si vous faites de la pêche, when you're by the lake, à côté de la lac, these are just gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. OK? Donc, ceux-là sont faits en long. Il y en a les 3 images, puis le fond. Après ça, ça répète une autre fois pour vous donner tout le ensemble, le kit. OK? So, ça, c'est la collection au complet. Maintenant, on voit, puis je l'ai en 6-6. Maintenant, les basic. So, this is what Erin absolutely adores, are the colors that they used. Donc, le plaid. Okay, this plaid is gorgeous. And you see, they just go so well together. So if you haven't done your Father's Day cards yet, this would be great for that. Donc, sont tellement neutres. Donc, tout ça vient dans le kit. Vous recevrez 2 de chaque. And they are beautiful. All right. So lots of plaids and polka dots. And then it repeats. All right. Donc, j'ai ça en 6-6 aussi. Donc, les deux viennent en 12-12 et en 6-6. Après ça, nous avons les découpes. So these are the ones that you have to cut yourself. Vous découpez vous-même. Okay? So 1, 2, 3. Look at these images, guys. 4, 5, 6 différentes pages. Et il y en a 3 de chaque dans le paquet. So if you don't mind fussy cutting, then you get this package. You have 18 sheets, 6 styles, 3 of each, 15,95, $15.95. Ceux-là, c'est pour ceux qui n'aiment pas faire le fussy cutting, like me. No, I actually like fussy cutting. If I'm like sitting down, watching some TV, I like fussy cutting. But ça, c'est facile. Ils ont déjà mis de texture dessus. So, really, really nice. une page, 2 pages, 3 pages. Whoops, 1. There should be 4. 2, 3, puis 4. Okay, 4 pages. So a beautiful line called Lakeside Memories. Okay, and these are the embossed die cuts.
You want to see some cards quickly?
Sure, if you have them. Otherwise, I'm moving on to Simply Stated.
Oh, I have them, all right.
There's some beautiful cards done with this collection. Donc, ça, c'est des cartes déjà faites avec cette collection. Comme j'ai dit, Erin a tellement aimé cette collection, donc elle a pris le temps hier de tout trouver des cartes. All right. So, Simply Stated is back in store.
Sorry. Odette says mes préférés aussi. Geneviève asked, in the 6x6 lake, does the card topper are super small?
They will be smaller, absolutely. So let's just take a quick peek at that. Erin's going to pull it out. Leave those off. So this is what it is. Okay, donc oui, sont plus petits. Yes, they will be smaller.
Pour rentrer sur la
because
6x6.
Yeah, they make it to go in the 6x6. So they can be used as elements layered on your card. So you could actually layer this and then maybe have the canoe over here in a corner and kind of pop them up on each other, or even part of this popped up on one. So you can definitely do it and use them to do focal points on a card, but you might use 1 or 2 of them popped up together.
Or get the 12x12.
Or get the 12x12, which are bigger. All right, so new for us are what she calls her project bases. They come in 2 sizes. Unfortunately, the bird family project bases were all taken when they came in. Yes, or you can do ATCs with them. Sorry, Odette, I forgot. Donc, ceux-là sont le format ATC. Ils s'appellent ça des project base cards. Vraiment, you can use them as a project base. You can use them as a piece on a card. You could use it as an ATC if you wanted to and work from there. Put some glossy accents in their glasses, stuff like that. They are cartonnés, so they are actually adorable, okay? These birds, I think I forgot to order them on my next order. I'm going to have to add them because they are just too stinking cute. Look at that, okay? So they are just very, very, very cute. OK? Donc, tout ça dans le paquet. Il y en a plein. So, that is the ATC size, le format ATC. Ceux-là, c'est l'autre format qui est 3.5 x 5. So, the other size they make is 3.5 by 5. You get all of these in there. So, you get what? 4, 7, 10 of them. Donc, il y en a 10 cartes dans le paquet. Look how beautiful they are. So they're 3.5 by 5. Your basic card is 4.25 by 5.5. So you definitely can use these as card fronts. So that one is called, sorry, I didn't give you the name, Rustic Charm. Ceux-là s'appelle Vintage Collage. Donc, vous pouvez utiliser au complet ou vous pouvez les découper, mais je trouve que sont tellement jolis, juste comme tels, et comme une base déjà de cartes.
What are we opening now?
Whatever I can. Voilà, juste pour vous donner l'idée. Okay, so just you can see how pretty that is. That could be a start. These would be great in junk journals as well. So pour ceux qui font des journaux junk, ils sont fantastiques pour ça aussi. Pour mettre dans les pochettes, dans les petits mini-albums que vous faites. So, as you see, beautiful, beautiful pieces, okay? So, really, really, really nice. So, those are the project base cards.
What's that one called?
We just talked about it. Vintage collage. Then we've got distress in color. OK? Et ça, c'est la look distress en toutes différentes couleurs. All right, so same thing. I know. Very, very pretty to frame. So voilà, un autre paquet. Ça s'appelle Distress in Color. This one, I love how the colors are. These are 2.5 by 3.5. Donc, ceux-là sont dans la version ATC, mais aussi dans le plus grande. Donc, I guess I really loved these because I ordered these in both sizes. I love the pink in there. I love the orange in there. They are just beautiful. The colors are stunning. Look at them. They are beautiful. Did she put the same one on the back of this? Yep. Donc, juste pour la comparaison entre les formats, vous pouvez le voir. So, really, really a different format, but you get the same 10 pieces in there, and they are just beautiful. We're opening this one, please. It's just too colorful to not open. Okay, donc voilà. Look at that. That's proof that orange and pink go beautifully together. Voila. You can make small journals from these. Absolutely. The ideas keep coming. If you have Vicky's small A6 journal, these would be great inside there. So the colors are very vibrant. They are beautiful. And this is even just on cardstock. So imagine those. I don't know if she does the project bases on glossy, but imagine if they were. So just gorgeous. Ah, look at that. My goodness. They are beautiful. All right. So those are the ones we've gotten in so far, our project base cards. Now I'm going to show you what they call their bookmarks, okay? I personally see them being a starter on a page, in an art journal, on a junk journal. So I went with ones that I thought can be used like that. You can definitely make a bookmark out of it if you want to. Donc, il dit que ça c'est des signets. Mais moi, j'ai choisi celle que je trouve que vous pouvez faire n'importe quoi avec, comme mettre dans un journal d'art, un junk journal, sur une page, comme vous voulez. So this one here, so they call it bookmark sheet. So it's We Are All Mad here. So obviously taken from the theme of Alice. We are all mad here. Vous avez les quatre. Then we have books. I don't know anybody on here who likes books, so I won't call out anybody. No, I won't call out Michelle. Hello, Annick.
I love them.
So these books, Erin absolutely adores. They would make beautiful bookmarks, but they'd also be great on pages. 1,50 simplement, puis c'est vintage bookcases. Love this, okay? You could isolate just parts of each one of these. This is fabulous. I'd love to see what you guys do with this. J'adore voir ce que vous faites avec eux autres. So this is the ink wash faces. Ink wash faces. Après ça, j'ai beaucoup aimé juste toutes les nuances sur chacun de ces petits morceaux. Et ça, je vous encourage, si vous voulez utiliser comme un signet. They are not rice papers, they are cardstock. Si vous voulez faire ça comme une base, puis ajoute des autres choses dessus, si vous voulez utiliser comme insigne. So if you're going to use this as a bookmark, these, I suggest use them as a background and start putting a little bit more texture on there to make it a little bit more 3D. And these are called abstract, just abstract bookmark sheet. Okay, so voila. Now, these are a couple of sheets that we got some individually because I'm finding that people are liking the 6x6s on their own. So, si vous aimez 6x6, j'ai commandé un couple de pages just comme ça. So, this one is called, Colorful Alcohol Ink, numéro 10. Donc, ça, c'est page numéro 10 dans le Colorful Alcohol Ink. Ça, c'est page numéro 9. Okay? So if you find that you bought the package and there's not enough 6x6 in there to make a mini album, now you can get your own 6x6s here. Then we've got this one, which I think these are exquisite. Okay, ceux-là sont Bright Florals numéro 10. Bright Florals numéro 10. Love this. I have a feeling this might be the only one. I'm not sure. We will find out momentarily. Because I thought I had number 9. This is Beauty of Music, right? Beauty of Music. Yep. Ça, c'est Beauty of Music numéro 7. Quelqu'un a commandé un couple à l'unité. And this is Beauty of Music number 3. Le numéro 3. Just love these papers. I love how the colors drip down. Je l'adore. Après ça, nous avons ceux-là qu'on a déjà en stock. C'est le Beauty of Music numéro 6. Beauty of Music number 6. Then there's these. These also are quite special. So these come from the package Rainbow Florals. Rainbow Florals. Et c'est les feuilles 6x6. Donc, vous pouvez le couper en 4. Et ça, c'est Rainbow Florals number 10. And then Rainbow Florals number 9. Okay. Et ceux-là sont tous en carton. These are all cardstock. Here's the other floral. Okay. So this one, hi Carrie. This one is Bright Florals numéro 9. Je vais vous montrer déjà numéro 10. Ça, c'est le numéro 9. And then this one is a landscape one. It is called Colorful Landscapes. And just look how pretty those are. So we have Colorful Landscapes number 10 and Colorful Landscapes number 9. OK. Donc, les deux sont disponibles à l'unité. Après ça, nous avons le Beauty of Music, le paquet de papier. Je sais que j'ai déjà montré ceux-là, puis on vient de montrer la plupart de le paquet. Donc, je vais le faire ça vite. 1, 2, 3.
You practicing your counting?
4, 5. I don't want to forget. 6, 7, 8, 9, puis 10. So those four 6x6s are always quite popular.
8.
Here is the 8. Well, the 4 on a page. This one is called Your Best Self. I loved the feel and the look of this. So, Your Best Self. Did we not get any ephemera or anything new from these? Sorry, guys, they're sticking together. Okay, look at this. So that's one. Hello, Stephanie.
We got XL of
Two.
but it's sold out. It looked like this.
Ah, on a eu ceux-là, mais il est en rupture de stock déjà. Désolée.
Send us an email.
3. Donc ça, c'est pour une journée au spa. 4. You guys know I love gray monochrome. 5. This looks marbré, okay? It really looks like marble. She couldn't get this closer if she tried. Le 6, encore une journée au spa. Again, at the spa day. 7. Oh, obviously I missed one there, so 8. Then this would be number 9, les 4. Et ça, c'est numéro 10, les 4. And then we go to Simply Stated Lavender Haze. So, Lavender Haze. Look how pretty that is. They do beautiful papers. She really does. Hello, Brigitte. Beautiful, beautiful papers.
I wonder sometimes if you like the color purple.
Why? Because I talk about beautiful when I see purple?
Well, you order a lot of purple.
I do, eh? I think it happens to be a color this year that is quite popular.
Yeah.
Purple. Hello, Lucie. So I love that they intersperse les feuilles. J'aime qu'ils ajoutent les pages de feuilles. Très joli. Donc, voilà. Vraiment joli. OK? Donc, ça c'est celle-ci qui s'appelle Lavender Haze. And last but not least, Carnival Concession. Carnival Concession. Okay. Just ici. So again, this gold running through it, it really looks gold. Okay? So Carnival Concession, they are stunning. They really are. Donc, vraiment, vraiment joli. Voilà. So you can see they have kind of the same feel of those alcohol ink papers, but just in different colors. They chose different color families, and they are quite exquisite. So really, really pretty. And we are going to end there for tonight, guys. We will be back together on Friday. Donc, merci, merci. Je sais que c'est un peu tard. Donc, on va être ensemble encore vendredi. On va avoir des nouveautés. J'espère d'avoir le nouveau waffle flower et some doodlebug design, les différentes choses à vous montrer. Donc, à vendredi à 4 heures, même place, même poste. Go enjoy some sunshine, I insist. I will see you back here Friday, same time, same place. And thank you for watching. Bonne soirée. Bye.